and welcome to Tag, thanks to Head & Shoulders. I'm Jordy Allen. I'm joined by Emma O'Driscoll, fresh off the W Awards. Have a pair of those Sunnies, mates. Boy, oh boy, do we have a... Here we go. Chuck them on. Give us a wave. Sorry, I should have given you the heads up.
No, that's absolutely fine. Don't need it anyway.
We've got an absolutely ripper show in store. We've got Zippy Fish joining us on the desk. We've got AFLW legend Sarah Perkins, who's hitting the Hosco's hot seat. And we recap week 3 of finals. But firstly, Drisco, how were the W Awards?
Yeah, they were great, mate. Look, that eyelash that was still lingering on my eye this morning was definitely taken out by these glasses. It was a really fun night. It always is, though. I feel like I was explaining to you off air that when you come from interstate and you come over, it's a great opportunity to mingle with other clubs and other girls. I think it's so nice. Like, you guys obviously get to see each other all the time, but we don't. So we just tore it up last night. It was unreal.
Yeah, it was
so much fun.
And you had a brilliant pre-game show on the TikTok Live with Abby Chatfield, and I must say, you two are peas in a pod.
It was the best thing ever meeting Abby. I walked in and I was like, oh, we are matching energies here. This could be something special or it could be a disaster. But it ended up being very good and I was stoked with it. And Abby's just a legend. Like, what you see on screen and on her socials is exactly who she is, which is what I love the most.
And you actually have a funny story about Abby Chatfield.
Correct. She's also just a really kind, generous human being. So my best friend, Laura Pugh, has come to the awards with a dress split open, and she's showed me while on the TikTok Live. I'm gone, that's not real. The whole seam of her dress down the side completely split.
You're
not this bit,
kidding.
the whole thing.
Oh, no.
Like, you could not wear it. Like, it was so inappropriate. So anyways, I was like, I know someone with a spare dress, because Abby actually had a spare dress. I was like, Abby, you can say no straight away, but we are in crisis here. And she's like, take the dress off my back. Take the dress off my back.
Not even the spare dress.
Not even the spare dress. We've gone upstairs, 5-minute dress change. They've just swapped, except one's gone in the bin and one's gone on
It's like the
Pooey's
Parent
back.
Trap.
Yeah. The Parent Trap occurred last night, and Abby Chatfield is amazing. She gave Pewee her dress, and we'll ship it back to Brizzy for her. But Sydney for her.
Love it.
She's incredible.
Well done, Abby Chatfield.
Love that funny story, but there we go.
The most generous human, and yeah, you guys absolutely hit it off. Now, did you see? You were obviously there.
Yeah.
I was watching the broadcast at home. The All-Australian entrance.
It's another absolute mare.
I know. Honestly, I think it's a good idea in theory, but practically, has anyone tried to stand on a scissor lift or something when it's going sideways? Or even like if you've worked at Bunnings or Woolies and you're stuffing around on the, not speaking from experience or anything, I never worked at Bunnings or Woolies.
This is very good example.
Niche. Yeah. And just the momentum stopping. For those who didn't see it, the All-Australian squad was announced. All 16, 21 players were standing on this platform,
the moving raft.
And it is entered from stage left. And as it stopped, it's nearly bowled over all 21 players.
Yep.
The most valuable AFLW players in the competition, mind you. You've got Jazz Garner.
Good. Great, they're not in next year. Yeah. Might help us.
I bet Courtney Hodder and Jennifer Dunn would have been stoked that they didn't have to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Just being
also,
zoomed in from Brisbane.
Most are in high heels as well.
Right.
Like, try staying stationary with these big stilettos on when you got your moving raft. You may as well be in the ocean.
Not happening. Now, our very beloved Hosco, I'm extremely excited for her, but I fear we're not going to hear the end of this, Drisco. She won Mark of the Year for those who didn't see, and I dare say she's still not stoked with the rewards that she's got. The Medibank Mark of the Year, you get 50K.
Yep.
$50,000. $50,000, a house deposit in Melbourne, maybe not in Sydney or anywhere else, but a $50,000 injection into her account, but she was keen on the Virgin points because she thought it was Virgin sponsored, and she heard that you get 2 million Virgin points. She's flat about it, Drisco.
She's not grateful at all. That's ridiculous. 50K dropping in your account. I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
No.
Hosco, you've got to be joking. Like, that's not okay for her to have that. But you know what? I want to hear her argument though. So I hope that she talks about it soon. I hope she actually says that live. She's like, I am not happy because I didn't get the points. But you know what? With that money, you can still go on your holiday. Just splash the cash.
I know. She's got her sights on Europe, as we know. But we also need to get to Ash Riddell.
Yes.
What a season.
Legend. Love her. Love her speech. Like, I was captivated. She was just incredible.
She was so human, wasn't she? It wasn't premeditated. It was just the loveliest thing. The relationship she has with her. Is it her fiance? It's not her husband. Or
I don't know, because I feel like there was I don't know, it must be, they must just recently be husband and wife or fiance, because she was making a few jokes here and there about it. I was like, we don't care, I didn't know your title though. What is it? What is it?
So that's still a little bit murky. Anyway, Ash, clear that up for us.
I think he's a strength and conditioning coach from what I know.
Right.
So I feel like that's why she's so fit, of course.
Yeah, and they said that they do gym and stuff together. It's just absolutely unreal.
Anyways, power couple, but obviously hats off to her. She has had an amazing season. Again, we talk about consistency every single game. You know what you're going to get from her, probably 40 plus disposals, but not even that, it's what she does with it as well. And I feel like how she brings her teammates into the game is sensational. And the way that her and Jazzy work together.
And also Jazzy's genuine elation for her when Ash won. Obviously, Jazz hasn't won a W award, much to the dismay of every single AFLW player. But she was just genuinely so stoked for her. So congratulations to Ash Riddell. Prelim finals. Let's recap the weekend. So Melbourne played North Melbourne on Saturday afternoon.
I can't spit it out. You have to know it.
Melbourne played North Melbourne Saturday afternoon at Icon Park. I must say, I was at the game. It was one of the best spectacles I have ever seen.
Wow.
Live. The noise, I don't know if you could hear it through the TV. Yeah. Obviously, you were back home in WA. The noise when North Melbourne started getting back on top, like, it felt like it was an MCG full of 90,000 fans.
Love. And do you reckon there was even amounts of fans there as well?
Not at all.
No, all North.
All North. All North. I was rooting for the D's, I dare say, and nothing against the Roos. I was barracking for the underdogs.
Agree.
And they made it an absolute game, didn't they? It was fast-paced.
Well, we even said before, like, that was almost like a grand final.
Yeah.
Like, it was, that's what I guess the atmosphere was like, but that's what it was like watching. It was sensational footy.
100%.
Just the skill, and even just like, I love that it was close.
Yes.
That's how finals should be. Well, I don't want to blow out. We need it close. I need to be on the edge of my seat.
We need Jazz Garner kicking a match-winning goal.
Don't talk about it, I'm talking about it later.
Okay.
Sort of thing bubbles.
Carlton versus Lions. Later on that afternoon. What were your thoughts?
So I was saying before, I didn't actually watch. I had an engagement party, God bless, but I went back and obviously watched the highlights and thought it was good. I think Brisbane are just so polished and they just know, they have, I feel like, this connection with each other that I feel like you wouldn't know unless you're actually there. I feel like they just play so well. And I think they were just better on the day and more clean, to be honest.
I feel like they have a lot of levers to pull as well. Clearly, they scouted Carlton extremely well and they made it a scrap. Carlton are known for playing that really exciting brand of football, chipping the ball around, getting the ball down into the forward line with quite a bit of pace. And Brisbane just made it a contest and beat them where it mattered. That's where the game was won and lost. But there was an important moment, and you know, Sophie McKay is known for being with her goal celebrations, and she pulled out the shoulder dance Sally last week. What were your thoughts on Ali Hampson mimicking that? They're up by 30 points in the third quarter. Ali Hampson kicks a goal from the boundary and pulls out a little bit of a shoulder strike. What are your thoughts?
I love Ellie. She's great. She's a character. I feel like I'm okay with it, like a bit of banter, whatever. She didn't actually do it in the face of any of the Carlton players, so I feel like it wasn't too outrageous. But I think when you're up by 30 points, like, is it necessary?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And I also feel like, as an outside player looking in, it's a bit of a ooh moment. But as a teammate, I'm sure, like a few years ago, we played Brizzy.
We would have loved it.
I would have loved it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're just riding the momentum of the game. You're up by 30 points. It's a prelim final. You're giving it back to the opposition. I think fair play.
She's up and about. Like, we love that. And I feel like also, we love these iconic celebrations as well. That's what gets replayed.
Totally.
We want to see more of this.
We want more eyes on the W.
And we want to see a fight. No.
You'd run the other way. Yeah, and so would I.
Would. Yeah. We'd both be under the interchange.
Yeah, 100%. Now, finally, can the Lions beat the Roos, Drisco?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to have faith.
Okay.
I'm going to say They can.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. I just feel like they're on the charge. I love Craig Starcevich. I think he's incredible.
Yeah.
I think he's got a great group of girls, and I feel like I think they believe they can.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just jump on the back of that.
Totally.
What do you reckon, though? I know you don't agree.
I think they can. They've absolutely got the ability. They wouldn't be in the grand final if they couldn't. I don't think they will, though.
Yep. Okay.
North are too good, too consistent. They've got match winners. They can do it in the air, on the ground, in the contest. They are the most consistent and special team.
I wish I could say it would depend on like the first quarter or the first half, but with these two teams, it won't. Like,
no.
They will both run out the game incredibly well. So I'm like nervous. Like some team would be, North could be up by 5 goals, and I wouldn't count Brisbane out.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. It's going to be exciting. Tune in Saturday.
All right, Drisco, we've seen a number of strong performances over the past week. But, Em, I want to know, what was your head and shoulders above the rest moment, thanks to Head and Shoulders?
My head and shoulders above the rest moment was definitely Jazzy Garner's goal in the 4th quarter from stoppage. That just came off her big toe. It was the quickest thing I've ever seen in my life. But she just said, girls, jump on my back. We're going to win this game.
That was a blink and you'll miss it moment. Yep. And speaking of the noise at the ground, I reckon the roof at that old Icon Park stand was going to absolutely erupt. That was absolutely unreal. My head and shoulders above the rest moment is Courtney Hodder. So 3 AA squad nominations, never made the AA team. And I think we agree that she's the type of player that you come up against and you're like, oh, you're a 6-time All-Australian?
1,000%, and you're going to kick 6 goals on me.
Yeah. She's the type of matchup that we give to the small, quick forwards.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't want her
small,
at
quick
all.
defenders.
She's going to get you out the back.
Yeah, no,
and I'm
not a
going to be
chance.
ball watching.
Yeah.
So
congratulations to Courtney Hodder on your first AA nomination, your first AA team selection. You are a ripping deserver of that award.
Yeah, well done, Hods. You're great, but come back to Perth.
All right, Drisco, we have the pleasure of having you in the studio with us, but you usually supply us with your weekly rant from WA. Now, you've got something you're pretty passionate about that you want to talk about today.
So yes, I do have an OMG, and this is my rant. It's about defenders not getting the recognition. We have Mark of the Year, Goal of the Year. Where's the Defender Award? Like, unless you're winning Mark of the Year, you're not going to get anything. So it's like, I think we need an award, best back woman, best defensive act, something in there. Like, we talked about, who was it the other
Talia Gillard, chase down tackle on Chelsea Randall.
Unbelievable.
Unreal.
Let's highlight that. Play it 4 times. Like, give her something. I'm going to make her a medal and give it to her tonight at the AFLPA Awards because that's what she deserves. Let's celebrate it. I'm here for it. And also, just on Courtney Hodder being an All-Australian, I'm sick to death of them putting mids in positions that they don't play. Stop putting them for these small forwards. Give the small forward the job.
Love it.
Done.
Absolutely love it. All right, today's special guest has just wrapped up her debut year with the Swans, and what a year it was. She immediately turned heads, equaling the debutante disposal record in her maiden game and locking down a Rising Star nomination 1 week later. Last night at the W Award, she took out the 2025 Telstra AFLW Rising Star Award. Please welcome the unstoppable Zippy Fish.
Woo!
Welcome, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Zippy, let's start with last night. How was your first W Awards experience? You never forget your first.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I was on the table with the Swans girls, obviously.
Rowdy, was it?
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't too bad, actually.
Oh, they should have erupted. I erupted when you
No, we heard you guys.
Yeah, good.
And the Eagles girls.
Yeah.
And the Bulldogs girls were pretty rowdy as well. But, yeah, it was a very good experience.
And you took your boyfriend with you?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I took my boyfriend as my plus one.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't actually say anything about him in your speech up there, though.
Nah, I thanked him beforehand.
You did? Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, I did. Trust.
But speaking on your acceptance speech up there, you did highlight that your parents have made you a good person.
Yeah.
What inspired you to say that? Because I know you're super close with your dad, Troy, and obviously you talked about your journey across from WA. Talk us through that.
No, I think just kind of came out in the moment. I just kind of winged it.
You winged it?
Yeah.
You sure you're not media trained?
Nah.
Okay. Because you did so well to knock off Telstra and Nike the big money makers were pretty pleased with your speech last night, mate. There's not many people who'd be able to stand up in front of a room full of people and say that. Now, you moved from Freo to Sydney, and we had the pleasure at the Pies to have you for a little bit. Ruby Slicer took you under your wing. I remember every single time you came to Melbourne. Was there any chance? Yeah, what Em's like, mate.
Like, far out. I took her under my wing, but I might have corrupted her.
That's why she moved to the other side of the country to get as far away from it as possible. Yeah. Was there any chance you were going to the Pies, or?
I met with them a few times. Through the draft process, I met with most of the clubs a fair few times. But yeah, I had no idea what was going to happen on the night.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool though. Like, I don't know. Obviously, Joel, we went through the draft process, but you nominated your state. Like, you knew basically where you were going to go. Like, I think it's so incredible that now we have a national draft, and you're going to be the first crop coming through that are absolutely amazing footballers that have played since you were 6.
Yeah.
Like, and have you played that long as well?
Nah. I only started when I was 14.
Oh, well, damn.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, it must be nice to keep like you do. I'm paying me now.
Now, so you made the move from Freo to Sydney. Your dad, Troy, went with you for the first few months. Is that correct?
Yeah, he stayed for the whole year. So we drove over in Feb for the pre-season, whatever it was. And then we drove back straight after I finished.
And so will you stay in WA now for the off-season?
Yeah, I'll stay till May. I'll smash out another semester of uni and then
Oh, so
go
you're
back.
enrolled in WA?
Yeah, well, there's a Notre Dame in Sydney, which is the uni that I go to back in WA, but it's all online, so it's a bit hard to do online for the degree that I'm doing.
What are you studying?
Sport teaching.
Oh,
Sport teaching.
Yeah.
amazing.
Talk us through that. What's the inspiration behind that? Is it just something to keep you busy, or is it a passion?
Yeah, well, it's something I'm passionate about, obviously, sport and kids. I love kids. But I had a fair few good sport teachers, so it's something I wanted to do.
Oh,
You
that's so
didn't thank
incredible.
them last night, but you
Yeah.
can thank them now. Now, you're from a small country town, Newman, 12 hours north of Perth.
Yeah,
Very different to Sydney.
very different.
What was growing up in Newman like?
Well, it's something every kid should experience, I reckon, growing up as a country kid.
I
But
agree.
yeah, was small enough that you knew everyone in the town. and
Population just under 7,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I loved it. I think I'll definitely grow my kids up in the country.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
do you ever go back? That's my first part of this question. But second part of that, is there anything that you do there other than just play sport?
Not really.
Yeah.
You go to the pool on the weekend.
Yeah.
Get out with everyone. They put up like the blow up floaties and stuff,
Yeah,
and all
stunning.
the kids go there. But yeah, I went on the drive back. I went and called in and saw my nana, but I'll go back up again, and because my mum's now moved up to Karratha as well. So
Great.
yeah, I'll go up there. spend
Beautiful
some time with
part
them.
of the world. You
Yeah.
need to go, Jord.
Yeah.
Up north, Karratha, Exmouth.
Yeah.
Anywhere near there, it's absolutely sensational. You go inland to the gorges.
Love
They're
it.
gorgeous.
They are
And then
gorgeous.
The beach is right there.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Love it. That is, I'm going to have to get a juicy van and do the white girl trip up the West Coast. But now let's talk about your season. So you had a brilliant season and, duly rewarded last night. But Sydney missed out on finals. You were 4-0 to start. Then you came down to Victoria Park, and unfortunately, you guys stumbled when you came across the mighty Magpies.
choked.
We did. We choked.
And then so you were 4-0, and then you went 4-4. So
Yeah.
what was that roller coaster like to ride for the season?
Oh, obviously, I'd rather be playing finals
Yeah.
than winning these awards. But yeah, we were on a high, and then we hit a low and just kept going. But yeah, I hate losing. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'd rather be playing finals.
What did you do to get through that? Like, you obviously had your dad there with you. It's quite difficult when you're so intent on winning
Yeah.
and the results aren't coming, despite great personal performances.
Yeah, well, I suppose we kind of just went back to training each week and had a look at what we did wrong and what we could do better next week. And we were just that bit close each week after. Obviously not against North, but every other game that we played, we were so close. But yeah, then we kind of got out of that. 1-1, lost another, and then I think won another. I don't really know.
Don't lie to us, Sip. You liked it coming into the back line, get more disposals.
Nah, it was that North game, oh my gosh, we were like bang, bang, bang. I was like, when is this going to end?
I need a break.
Yeah.
I'm cooked. As we know, Scotty Gowans ended his time at the club. What was your relationship with him like at your first year at the club?
I think everyone's just pretty similar. Like, we had just had a bit of banter with him. He was a good person and good to chat to. So, yeah, a bit devastating to see him go. But he called his time and he was ready to step down. So, yeah.
And are you already looking forward to next year, though? Obviously, it'll be a new coach, new opportunity for you. Are you looking forward to it, number one? But then second to that, are you actually going to allow yourself some time to rest over this off-season?
Yes, I will allow myself to rest. Obviously, I'm back in WA for a fair bit of time, so get to see all my friends. Obviously, start uni again and just, chill out with my family and boyfriend, so yeah.
And then charge into next year when you move back over?
Yeah, charging on to next year. Obviously, we've had a new CEO change as well,
awesome.
Pav.
Come on, Pav.
Yes.
Free on
Come
Sydney.
on, Pav. But yeah, looking forward to meeting the new coach and hopefully he'll be able to get the girls and bring us on to next year.
Well, mate, we absolutely can't wait to see what the long career, illustrious career, no doubt, you have ahead of you, and you absolutely deserve a break. I think the two of us are sitting here many years in, have a bloody break, okay?
Rest.
Don't go nuts. But that's all we've got for this week of Tagged. Drisco, Zippy, thank you so much for joining us from the wild, wild west. I'm Jordy Allen. This has been Tagged, thanks to Head and Shoulders, and I'm going to leave you with another cracking instalment of Hosco's Hot Seat featuring our great Sarah Perkins. See you next week for our final episode.
Hi, I'm Sarah Perkins, ex-AFLW player. I used to celebrate like an idiot. Now I don't anymore. I just hang out in the coach's box. I'm not the biggest fan of chili, but I'll give it a crack.
Perko, welcome to Hosco's Hot Seat. Hopefully you've seen a few of these before, but essentially I ask you a bunch of spicy, saucy kind of questions. Do you have to answer? No. But if you don't, you must take a chip and dip it in one of my 3 hot sauces. Cool. Seems pretty simple?
Yep. Not scary at all, Hosco.
Well, I've stepped up my game a little bit, especially for you, because so there's a few hot sauces in here, but one I think in particular needs a waiver. So as you can see, this is a really official document that's gone through the legal team at AFL House. It says Hosco's waiver, sign here and sign your life away. So I would just like to do this before we start.
Yep.
If you're happy.
I mean...
She's shaking.
Do you want my number on it too, if it's that official?
Put your number on it.
Which one? There was a few.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant your telephone, not your number. Okay. Now, you are and have been one of the league's most iconic players. You played for Adelaide, Hawthorn, Melbourne and Gold Coast.
Yeah, who didn't I play for? But that's okay.
There's only a couple more. Which club did you dislike the most?
I don't have to answer that, do I? Yeah, okay. That's quite a big chip.
Oh, it's not the chip that I'm worried about, it's the sauce.
Do I get to know which is which,
no,
or
you just
have a crack?
Find out, yeah.
All right.
So she snapped her chip in half. She's dipped it in. Is
that enough?
A healthy amount. I'll accept that. In future, I'd like you to go to the bottom, but that's all right.
To the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
To describe to me a little bit, you...
Yeah, I reckon, is that the hot one?
No, you tell me.
I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Hold up, there's a few more coming. Which club had the worst facilities?
Yep. All right.
Oh, she's going again.
Yep.
Okay, so just show the camera.
Is that enough?
That's a good, healthy amount. You've gone to the bottom, in you get. All right, so we're going to keep going while you do this because she's chewing on it. And okay, camera's going to zoom in shortly. Who's your least favourite ex-teammate? I've really swept her off her feet here. She's lost for words.
Don't ever take me on a date to a spicy restaurant. I love all my teammates, Hosco. I reckon these are all hot sauces.
Have you seen Bridesmaids? It's coming out like lava! Do AFLW players have it better now, or did they have it better when the league first launched?
So much better now.
How better?
$8,000 to move across the country, mate.
You're really getting emotional about it, too.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, Hosco, you know.
It's
so sad.
Do you like your nickname Tex?
No.
No. And where did it come from? Tell us where it came from.
Someone said it during the first round in the first season against the Giants, and I'm still unsure if they mean Tex Perkins, the country singer, or if someone was trying to, put me up to Taylor Walker's standard.
Now, who's the biggest shit talker on the field in AFLW? Can say history or in your time, our time.
Emma Carney.
By far. And that's not shy of it too. Happy to admit that one.
Nah, happy to admit that one.
Now, I want to talk about a bit of AFLW commentary, right? So you've been doing some AFLW commentating. Who's the worst commentator in the league? Be careful what you say.
I was going to say you, but
You would have been eating hot sauce anyway.
so I think this one was the nicest one out of the three you've made me eat so far.
Oh, well, Perko, last question for you. Who wins the grand final this year?
North Melbourne.
By how much?
15 points.
Perfect. That is all we have for you, Perko. Thank you very much for joining me on Hosco's Hot Seat. It's been a pleasure having you here, and thank you very much for trying all my hot sauces.
Thanks
You
for having me.
survived.
Yeah, just.